Hi, my name is Muhammad Hassan and my matrix number is 297272. So Noor Atika Travels is a bus ticket company mainly serving university students, especially from UUM. So currently, all the bookings are handled through a Google form, which this method causes issues like booking duplication and many more issues. So we have proposed implementing a database management system to improve the efficiency of the operations. This database management system aims to replace the current Google form with a centralized system. This will improve the accuracy of the bookings and automatically assign seats, reducing the workload of the admins. Additionally, the system can generate reliable reports to help the management make informed decisions. The scope of our system includes managing customer details like name, metric number, and also contact info. Data clip of data like origin, destination, and time will also be recorded. The system can generate automatic confirmation and receipts, so admin can now add or modify trips or also manage the seats availability. So a simple interface will be available for both admins and students to be used. So the main purpose of this system is to fix the problem caused by manual processes like duplication and slow updates, especially during peak times. So by integrating customer, trip, and seat information into one safe platform, this system will reduce error and boost management efficiency. Our design is designed for two main users of groups, which are students and admin staff. Students need a fast and easy way to book tickets and view seat availability, so they can now do this on their mobile phones via our system. On the other hand, the admin needs a centralized system to manage the booking and allocate seats to update their records. This Dbms will meet demands of both groups. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. So today I will briefly present about the functional and non-functional requirements as well as the database design for our agency system. So the functional requirements, there should be 8 functional requirements that we have decided. So first is user registration and login, bus schedule management, ticket booking, payment integration, seat selection, booking confirmation and e-ticket, cancellation and refund, and lastly is admin dashboard. So there are also a non-functional requirement, which is the page should be fast, scalable, secure, available 24/7, user-friendly, maintainable, and the most important part is support daily backups for recovery. So for the database design, we use entity relationship modeling and relational design. So each entity becomes a table connected by a primary and foreign keys. Lastly, we apply normalization to reduce data duplication and ensure a clean and efficient storage. Lastly, an entity and relationship is decided. An entity that is decided is users, booking, bus, schedule, payment, and admin. So a user can make many bookings, and a booking is linked to one user and one schedule. A bus can have multiple schedules. A schedule connects to one bus and many bookings. A payment is made for each booking. And lastly, an admin manages bus and schedule. So as you guys can see in my slide, this is the ERD or database scheme that I have done for this database system. So I hope that will help. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Siman bin Muhammad Hamdan, matrix number 297447, and I will explain about the data constraints of Atika database. So first, PK refer to primary key, which is a key uniquely identify each record in the table. Next is FK refer to the foreign key, which is a key used to link two tables. It's referred to primary key in another table. Next is not null. Not null means that a column must have value and it cannot be empty. Next is null. Null means the value is unknown or missing. And lastly is unique. Ensure that all value in the column are different from each other. Now let's see the business rule for Atika Travel. First, user can only book seats that are available on a schedule. Next, payment must be made before the booking is confirmed. Next, admin cannot delete a bus schedule that is already booked. A schedule must be created before the booking process can be complete. A user can update or cancel a booking only before the travel date. Each bus will have one admin to manage, and lastly, admin cannot manage overlapping schedule for the same bus. For database implementation, we are using MySQL to set up a database for Atika Travel. So this database contains 6 entities, which is admin, booking, bus, payment, schedule, and also user. So this is one of the example of table that has been created using MySQL, which is bus table. As we can see, there are 4 attributes, which is bus ID, plate number, type, and capacity. And we can see bus ID is primary key, which is it must be not null and unique. So the same we also create a few sample data to show how this database really works. Second is the schedule table in our database. It stores information about each bus schedule, including departure and arrival time, origin, and destination. So the schedule ID is the primary key, which means it's uniquely identify each schedule and auto increment. Next is bus ID. This is a foreign key, which means its value must match an existing bus ID in the bus table. This ensures that each schedule is linked to a valid bus. As you can see in the data below, bus ID value is the same as the bus ID in the bus table. This relationship between table is key in the relational database to ensure accurate and consistent data.
Okay, so now let's move on to the user interface design. Before that, my name is Muhammad Ahmad bin Shahrizoni with the matrix number 297368. So if you can see there, for the first page is the login and sign up. So this secure the system that allow user to register or log in to manage their booking by using username or email address. Next is the homepage and ticketing purchase interface. User can search for the available bus trip by selecting date, from which is the INASIS, and also the state and district. So user also can see their ticket and also review. Then after that, the customer, the user, can also view the available seat available and also can choose their seat. And then they need to fill up the personal detail, and also they can get the information about the number plate and also the bus driver. So after that, they can make a payment via Touch and Go or FBX. We also added the refund feature where user can cancel their ticket and request for the refund if the requirements are met, which is such as cancellation must be made 24 hours before the departure. So compared to the traditional system, which is depending on the platform, we can see that our user interface design is more convenient and it's more affordable and more friendly to the customer. This why we also have a FAQ page for the customer to get better understanding about the bus ticket system, and also there is a contact number which is from WhatsApp and also Instagram according to their state, and also the about the page which is about the little bit background about the non-article travel agency. Next is the admin features. Once we are logging by using our email address or username, so the system will automatically tell either we are applicable for using user features or admin features. So to sum up, to make it short, admins can log in to manage all back-end condition. This include to edit the routes, schedule, managing ticketing data, handling user information, and also processing refunds. So to sum up, this interface can support data entry such as creating bookings. Other than that, retrieval like viewing trips, modifications such as updating schedule or user details, and lastly is deletion for removing expired data or canceled ticket.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Rashidul Alif bin Ridwan and my matrix number is 297302. Today I will be presenting sections 6 and 7 of our project on the Nur Atika travel ticketing system. First, let's talk about business logic and data integrity. We added business rules to make sure the systems work properly. For examples, users can only book seats that are available and they must pay before the booking is confirmed. Admins also can't delete trips that already have bookings. These rules help the system run smoothly. We also used data validation to make sure all the details like emails, phone numbers, and payment info are correct. The system checks for errors and avoids duplicate or missing data using database rules like not null and unique. For security, students and admins must log in. Passwords are encrypted and each user has different access. Admins can manage trips and reports while students can book and view tickets. Payments are also protected by encryption like HTTPS. Now, for the conclusion and future improvements. This new system replaces the old manual method using Google Forms. Now, everything is more organized and automated. Students can easily book tickets and get receipts, while admins can manage trips and view reports. But there are still things to improve. Right now, they don't have live bus tracking or seat maps. Refunds and cancellations are not fully automatic, and the reports are quite basic. In the future, we suggest adding GPS tracking, seat maps, mobile apps, loyalty rewards, and better notifications. These features can make the system more helpful and user-friendly. That's all from me. Thank you.